All right. I want to talk to you all concerning Amiah Christina Miller. Amiah Miller, you might remember her from War of the Planet of the Apes and Best Friends Whenever from Disney and that Richie Rich show with Jenna Ortega. Here she is for Next Model Management. She looks like she's in a circus, like a circus freak with all the other circus freaks. She looks amazing. Now, you all know that I've been on different platforms: TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter, the artist formerly known as Prince, right? Facebook, unfortunately, and Instagram, usually. So I'm on there a lot. I'm on different platforms. Uh, I had Cypher D as 78, but I recently changed it over. I now have two Instagram accounts because Instagram found me password sharing, but I ended up like having to. I got locked out, and I had restrictions on my original Instagram. So now I had to get a new one and start anew because I didn't trust what was happening on my old one. I didn't trust Facebook to not lock me out of my Instagram account again. So that happened. So I started a Maya Miller content in August, and I started it out. Uh, Actually, this art piece, this was made and published for Valentine's Day 2022. She had not turned 18 yet, but this is all I did. And then for her 19th birthday, I did a nicer piece. You might have all seen that. But I didn't start doing fan content until August, a couple of months, a month or two after she turned 19. So I'm an old, creepy old fart. Somebody accused me of that. He was asking me why I was focused on. Well, he was saying that he wasn't asking me. He was telling me, "Oh, you're focusing on Amaya content when she was a kid." Well, yeah, War of the Planet of the Apes. That's what most people cared about. Best Friends Whenever, Apes Whenever, Richie Rich with Jenna Ortega, MacGyver, right? Lights Out. What other ones? There's a couple more movies she's supposed to be doing. Two new movies, Dust and something else. And she's done bits and pieces. She's never done voice work, but she's done bits and pieces. She mostly does modeling. Okay, so she's been modeling since she was 8 years old. Okay, um, and I talked about this on Instagram, but I'm talking about it here now. I'm like, I think she's a really beautiful woman. It's not because of anything like, Mr. Girl promoting with that stupid, was it Cuties movie? That's dumb. You really want to turn 7/8 of the audience against you, okay? There isn't a man alive who, or a straight or heterosexual man alive, who has never fantasizing about a high school cheerleader with a, cheerleader skirt on at 15 or 16, okay? From 50 feet away. Okay, I don't criticize that. It's when you go and advertise that kind of shit that gets you kicked off of the tubes. And having said all that, when I publish posts, I do it in good taste. I do it to be educational and informative. Having said that, yes, I am taken by her beauty. I am taken by her looks. Now, okay, she always was beautiful, but she matured into a woman. She matured into a sexy, beautiful woman. And even when I was her age, people didn't like me back then either. My father being one of them, kids at school being another, the employment system being another, teachers at school. So everybody didn't like me back then. It's not like, oh, gee, all these people like you, and now you're doing this creepy shit. So I ended up blocking him and deleting him, deleting the comments and blocking him off of my Instagram. So I've said this on my on my YouTube community posts. Okay, Amaya Christina Miller is the most beautiful woman in the multiverse. As far as looks go, her personality I would say is above average. Um, some of her original posts that I saw that she has removed the comments for seemed a bit too political in one way or the other. But I think that as I said this on Sunday for Amiah Sunday, I think she is learning and growing and meeting all kinds of people. So, when I defended Rachel Zegler for her shitty comments, hey, she's 22. She's going to figure it out that being too far to the right or too far to the left is not good. Or from your point of view, this is the right, this is the left, right? The left doesn't know what the right hand's doing. So when you're saying toxic comments at 22 years old, weird, weird, you're going to get people shitting on you, okay? So Amaya now kind of she locks off comments and just lets people like her posts. And she doesn't post that often. Now she kind of keeps more to herself. But I do admire her for that too, because most beautiful girls or beautiful women look for attention all the time. They want to wear these skimpy dresses and post themselves. There might be on one or two hands a number of women who say, "Oh, here's a picture of me at 15 or 16. Whoa, doesn't that look great?" It's like they're just dumb people like that. There are all kinds of human beings. So every Sunday I post, whatever she likes, whatever she likes, motorcycles, the movies she's done, the books she's read, the people she's met, like in a professional capacity without giving away privacy, without breaking guidelines. She did a Taylor Tupy, a photographer, took a picture, did a little movie of her, and I covered that. I covered one of her old interviews, but obviously some people were not happy with this. Obviously they think I'm being a creep or a pervert. Hey, I don't promote shit like that. You wanna go for that? Go somewhere else. That's not going to happen here. So it bothers me. I just want to talk about this now, get it out of the way. One of the main reasons I'm doing this is because nobody else would. There are no Amiah Miller fan sites. There is an official homepage for her, but it has not been updated. And I even helped correct an IMDb, which had the wrong entry of someone else's work on her page. And I told IMDb this is an error that you have to fix. That I'm sure was an IMDb problem. So, do we fantasize about girls? We all do, okay? But we have to be professional in a capacity of you have to be respectful of when it comes to community guidelines, it means the whole community. When people come onto my channel and they see this video among other videos, the sheriff's department videos, the video game videos, the book videos, or whatever I talk about, I do it in a respectful manner. There are a couple of videos that I made that are locked right now, but after this video, I'm going to unlock those videos of Amiah Miller. This is why I'm done chasing, and I'm not going on Facebook dating anytime soon. But I have a crush on this girl and this woman. Let me be specific. And I'll be happy for her no matter who she marries or what she wants to do in her life. As long as she's happy, as long as she's not marrying some Mexican cholo, from MS-13 or some New York mobster, I think I'd be all right with that. Some major criminal. Hopefully she doesn't do that. It's like just marry the lawyer, marry the doctor, be with the English patient. I don't know, some big actor. I don't know. Be with an athlete. I think she had a crush on David Beckham's son. One time she said when she was a kid, it's a childhood crush she had. But anyway, um, you know, if you fall for someone, you have to appreciate them no matter what they do. So I appreciate what she does. She doesn't go for attention. She doesn't try to be like, here's me in all these glamorous posts. She used to do that, and when she turned 18, she started doing less of it and less of it and less of it. And I think she's now now she doesn't regret the fame she has. My theories is she doesn't regret it, but she wishes she could have had less fame or less people care about what she does. because there's two things that people care about when it comes to Amaya: her looks and the Planet of the Apes movie. That's it. That's what they really care about. In a way, I was like that too. But the more I got to know her through her interviews and the people she's talked to, the TV shows she's done, the charity events she's done, I'm going to cover all that stuff. I cover it on Instagram, but if you would like me to put it on YouTube, let me know. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to unlock, because I was talking about the Saw magazine she did, S Saw magazine. I was gushing. I was pining over her in all these glamorous shots that are usually about like Calvin Klein models that are wearing these. I was gushing over her. It was weird, but it was whatever. I've never done that before. In all my 45 years, I've never done that. Or say maybe when I was a kid, looking at the other kids in school. Okay, I never really thought about that. So those of you who have been my longtime YouTubers, you know who I am and what I'm talking about and what I'm about, what I stand for. And those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. Here I am. So, Amiah, if you are out there, you know, uh, I love your work. I'm not sure about your personality. I like your personality. I love your looks, and I wish you the best in everything you're doing. And even though you dare not be called an attention whore. And that's the other thing too. I don't ever promote negativity or breaking the law, because her dad's a tough guy, and her brother and her father are tough guys. I don't want them, on the wrong side. I don't want to get on their bad side, you know. And as long as I'm respectful, and I'm respectful to Amiah online as well, I have nothing to fear from any of them. That's it. So that's my case. I pled my case. Um, Stay tuned for more content. You know what I'm about. If you like this video, you know what to do. The Amiah Miller content, that if you just scroll down, I will unlock it after this video is over. And then, if you want to find me on Instagram, you can ask me. I'll just let you all find out for yourselves. But I do that because Amiah's primarily on Instagram and not on Facebook or Twitter as much. TikTok, that's an imposter.